So these young men have traveled all the way up from the Cape. It's about 5 hours. You can imagine the fun being on a school bus, staying in a hostel or hotel. And there we see the Outeniqua crowd. Obviously, different environment for Paarl boys. This is a co-ed school here. And we see the faithful. Outeniqua has produced a lot of good rugby players, most recently Warwick Galant, Rudy Page and Marco Wenzel. And they also are home to the current Miss Universe, Demi Lee Peters. And there's a big poster as you drive in of her.
You mentioned it, they've produced 4 Springbok players, have Outeniqua, Van Conradi, Johan Hienes, as you mentioned, Marco Wenzel, and the latest, Warwick Galant. Paarl boys, on the other hand, are littered with Springboks. I've mentioned Karel du Plessis, Maniki Roux, Haas Skuman, Guthrie Steenkamp, Francois Molheba. The list just carries on and on and on, and the restart of the second half has started. Paarl boys has kicked off. Outeniqua with the ball under control.
Scoreboard.
Taken back.
Robinson finds touch.
It's taken back.
The ball was carried back into the 22-meter area, and therefore the line-out will take place from where the ball was kicked. An immediate territory advantage for Paarl boys.
Van der Merwe finds his mark. Good take. Van der Merwe joins the back of that rolling maul. It's looking good.
Use it once.
In the hands of Evan Roos. He was given a yellow card in the first half for striking an opposite player. Certainly protested his innocence. Now, Meaton. With some strong defense.
Stay on. They have it. First man, straight on the ball.
Well, it's outstanding work from the tight head prop who won the penalty for the Outeniqua side, Brian Williams. He was immediately in on that ball like a bull terrier, in a position of strength.
Sorry.
The defensive effort, we must mention again, from Outeniqua has been outstanding, but that is what won the penalty for this Outeniqua side. He survived the clean, stayed on his feet, showed daylight. He ticked all the boxes.
Robinson. Oh, a little space opening up from Van Hastings.
Must forward. Nou, de arbiter gekomen is met het samen gekomen in de bal. Ik is happy.
Well, Bram van Hastings, the head boy, shows what he's all about. There's a lot of horsepower in that V8 chassis. Carries it up, but unfortunately the execution in retaining the possession was not good.
Guys, please. 3 calls, 3 actions. That's it. Hey, thank you, man. Locks in. Locks in. Crouch. 1. Bind. Sit. Stop. Stop now.
Strong scrum from Paarl boys, and this time they didn't go over 1.5 meters in the first half. They got a bit too over-exuberant. Jose George earlier was on a receiving end of quite a big hit.
Straight off your feet. captain. Luister man, dis seker vir hy op die tackle, né?
Okay,
Dis 'n voeteliggie. Dis al wat ek
I
wil.
did
Die tackle is fine, so wil jy hom omdop want hy kan awkward land, né?
Okay, there's
That's it, thank you. Okay.
Alan Scabbott getting called into the headmaster's office, warned about that previous tackle as being dangerous. I don't believe there was much in it. Then the second penalty being awarded for an Outeniqua player going straight off his feet, diving into that ruck.
As hy kom, né? Straight aan op die bal, moenie straight af van nie. Ja.
It's not much of a tip tackle. It's actually quite a good tackle from the tight head prop Williams. He did look, yeah, okay, my apologies.
Goes to the back of the scrum, Rainsberger. Paarl boys. Outeniqua's defence, as we mentioned, has been exemplary, and their discipline at moments like this, pretty good.
Leave it now, you have your feet.
Paarl boys aside is characterised by a strong second half now for Rainsberger. 14. Brave tackle by him. Inside dummy and defence holding strong from Outeniqua. Can see the ball in shot. Forwards pushing up, it's an 8th man, and I think he just lost it. Evan Ruiz just trying to lean over and put it down, and he just couldn't do it.
The man that got the yellow card earlier on, Evan Ruiz, showing his 105 kilograms power that he has.
Okay.
And just losing that ball forward as he was trying to find a blade of grass. I can tell you one thing, he's a big youngster at 105 kilograms. He likes the contact, he loves to carry the ball, and he is elusive.
Sit him on.
Couple of subs taking place for the Outeniqua side. People like to talk about the bench players. There's no such thing as a bench player anymore. It's known as an impact player. You need that player to come onto the field and create chaos.
Thank you. Let's go, guys.
Eagle! It's an eagle!
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So,
Balls out!
2 new men in the scrum. Outeniqua battling their way out. Good push now. Little bit of space opening up. Look at the pace. Good decision to kick, I think, from Peterson. Now, some dangers. Duplessis.
Off your feet, Black!
Eden, it's out. Once again, strong defense, but space opening out. Now, George.
Backwards.
It's been a fumble, but it's been backwards.
It's backwards.
Some exciting rugby we are seeing in George today.
Straight off your feet. You first go off.
The defense of Outeniqua today really has been exceptional. Exceptional.
Well, that is a stat that tells a story. 8 penalties conceded from Paarl Boys High. And what it's done is it's kept the wind in the sails of this Outeniqua side. A, it's kept them in the right areas of the field. B, it's awarded them 3 points in the penalty, and it's kept them in this game. Phew, I believe that's a bit of a rough call. Paarl Boys player was straight on his feet. The only reason why a penalty could have been given was because no daylight was shown.
It's been stolen. Neil van Heerden, the man in that case. And Paarl Boys lineouts disrupting Outeniqua play. Now, let out. Outeniqua getting out of jail again.
The recycle ball inside. Unfortunately, there was a slight little knock-on that came into play. Let off the hook once again are the Outeniqua side. The man that scored the try in the first half, Trent Silverstone. But once again, that attack was launched from another line-out ball being stolen from Outeniqua.
Bind. Sit.
Outeniqua scrum holds. Hatting. Robertson. Now Thorne. Thorne still going. Thorne finds his man. Peterson. Good defense on Peterson. Oh, very good defense from Paarl Boys now. They're putting up their hand.
Outeniqua exploiting that wide channel. They spread the ball so quickly out wide. It was better than a bad rumour. But I can tell you, once again, Du Plessis in a position of strength and won the penalty for his side. It's a quick line-out taken by Paarl Boys High. They fire it wide, a good carry.
Alberts gets about 4 meters for his side. Ruiz feeds it outside of him. Oliter. Paarl Boys just, every time they're getting close, they're being disrupted by Outeniqua.
They're getting frustrated, and I can tell you, as I mentioned in the first half, you only play as well as the side allows you to play, and Outeniqua have been a thorn in their sides defensively in the first half and the second half. That there's a tackle. It's well judged by the referee. He didn't release the ball, and well contested by Outeniqua.
Stop it!
Seized upon by Kutsia. Kick through, bounces perfectly by Outeniqua. Peterson's kick, secondary one, not quite as successful.
It's lovely vision. It's what you do in front of a well-organized defensive line, and a grubber is an awesome option. It all depends on that bounce of the ball, and it was kind to Outeniqua.
This time, Outeniqua doing their best to steal on the line. It's not quite being pulled off. George, see what he can do with his pace. Was it to boot? No one's really chasing up. It's straight to Carl Du Plessis' son, Reese. Charge down on the kick from Malherbe.
Off your feet now.
Sent blind. Silverstone. Alberts.
Stay on.
To say, this is like a test match. Really high level rugby, and a good kick good decision-making, getting territory, and Paarl boys will be hoping that they can not get disrupted and give away a penalty. Outeniqua's defense, it's very, very good.
That there's a massive stat. 50% line-out possession to Outeniqua, and almost 90% to Paarl boys high. It's a telling tale, that.
And it goes to 7 out of 13.
I'm not happy, guys.
It's a chance for Outeniqua to get out of their 22. It's been spending far more time there than they would have liked. As for Tane, gets them a line out 5 meters into the Paarl boys' half.
That is known as an undertaker tackle, a safety belt tackle round the neck. Anything dangerous or anything around that area is deemed as dangerous and can be sanctioned with a yellow card.
So Vim, just to correct you, I think the Undertaker's move was a tombstone, and that was a clothes hanger that we saw right there being utilized.
Stay on.
Outeniqua spreading it. I have to say, when they get it going, they look really dangerous, particularly when the ball's in their back three. And they've earned themselves more territory. Good passage for them.
Well, their whole back line from 9 right to 15, except for their fly half, Zinedine Robinson, have all got Southwestern District's Academy Week experience and Craven Week experience from last year.
And it's been stolen. The captain, I don't think he even had to be lifted off the ground for that. Pass cleaned up by Roos.
Off your feet! Black! Leave!
Van der Sant cuts out several players. It works out for him.
Advantage. Still advantage.
Albert, look how he bounced back. Poor Bennett Nokia.
On his feet there.
Brian Williams has had a solid outing. He's been tough as teak for his side.
What's it? Number 9.
He's been a problem and caused a problem at every breakdown point for Paarl boys high. He's got a low center of gravity. He survives the clean on most occasions and forces a turnover. But here, safety belt tackle, high, and definitely a penalty sanction.
Williams, a late bloomer. This is the first time he's ever played for an A team in his life, and his first appearance for the first team. For the younger players out there, there's always stories of people who blossom into rugby even long after school days. And the small now from Paarl boys, looking dangerous. Rainsberger's hands are on it.
No.
Still pressing forward, and Rainsberger. Now Roos. Remember, he's a fast player as well. He's going to be peeking at the blind still now. 4 out, Roos putting his head down. Can Outeniqua's defense hold out? Gone into the back line. Meaden. Taken by the ankles by Robinson. A bit of a juggle of the ball. Alberts. Now set blind. Space opening. Scubbert. Good defense from the Outeniqua captain. Roos. Here the slaps of contact coming from the field. This is brutal. Very physical encounter. Now goes out into the back line. Siverston. Well, Matthew Thorne raced up there. Good pressure he applied. So many phases Paarl boys have had, but they can't just seem to get past. That try line now has been taken out by Lutz. Popped up quite fortuitously into his hands. Skabot relieves pressure, and it's gone down the throat of Du Plessis. He's got a bit of pace, evades the tackle, and meets Skabot. He doesn't think it was illegal, but now Reinhard Rainsberg is 105 kgs. He's a grade 11. Lots.
Number 1 out.
Good defense from him. He really a good game on the field. The lineouts haven't been working for the team in general, but that's not necessarily all his fault. Now the inside pass. And can it be lost again by Paarl boys over the try line? This match is not disappointing.
Number 9. Number 9. Luister. Er was de derde in. Was hoog. You have to go.
Well, I mentioned it early on. A hard tackle, anything in that upper area, shoulder, neck area, can be sanctioned with a yellow card, and the referee, Francois Davids, showing zero tolerance.
Als een sap voor below. 2 saps.
And the captain, Alan Scavett, finds himself in the sin bin for the next 10 minutes. And this could be a vital change in this game. Outeniqua in 14, Paarl boys are opting for the line-out and a chance to close the fixture.
Spasie, mannen. Spasie.
Well, it's all about the impact, and there was definite impact. And therefore he got a yellow card. Paarl boys are with a vital line-out. Out of picture you can see their number 8 or their number 6 sitting at scrum off the platform is set as a good two-handed take. The sack is even better from Outeniqua.
And looking at that tackles made, it is extraordinary from Outeniqua as they take it up to 94 tackles. Siverston, Du Plessis.
Tackle.
13 minutes left of this Premier Interschools match. The flank almost darts through, lets it up.
Backwards.
Sent blind still. Johnson.
Stay on.
And he's done it. Rewarded for their tenacity. Paarl boys finally break through the otherwise rock-solid Outeniqua defense.
Well, too much pressure, too much firepower, and the captain, Adrian Alberts, the man that represented SA Schools in 2017, puts his head down. The damage was caused earlier on. Puts his head down, he finds a blade of grass, and it's exactly what the doctor ordered.
13.
Kian Meaden, he got an exceptional kick in the first half. Struck it low. The beautiful clouds in the background. Stunning setting for rugby. Kian Meaden. gets it. Oh.
It's a good carry by the lock partner, Emil van Heerden. He sets the target. His captain, oh captain, my captain, scores the try.
So JC Ludolf comes onto the field for the captain.
Off the foot! Off the foot!
Chance for Outeniqua to come back.
Round out, blue!
Robinson, Hatting, a high pass for Tain.
Stay on. Stay on.
Nokia, space opening up for Williams. Look at the prop go.
Knock on advantage.
Looked a bit like Shane Williams at that time. Walsh wing.
Advantage over.
High kick. There's a forward under it. Well taken from Nokia.
Backwards.
Wasn't
Backwards.
so well fielded, but Otto does well to clean up, make amends. Robinson, low grubber.
Outside, come through.
And good kick, very good kick. Sean Erasmus, he's the coach of Paarl Boys. Don't believe that Paarl Boys has lost a match under him as coach. He's going, I believe, at the end of this year to the Lions. And he has overseen a wonderful era for Paarl Boys rugby. It's another line out stolen from Paarl Boys, by Paarl Boys. Siverston. Johnson.
Backwards. Round out now. Stay.
Ludolf.
Off your feet, four. Thank you. Sorry.
Stab over. Oh, it's worked out for Paarl Boys. It's in the hands of the hooker. No one's going to stop him. Cullen van der Merwe. And the Paarl Boys crowd to the right of the commentators' booth has gone mad.
Well, that is rugby. The tackle count is starting to amount against this Outeniqua side. They've showed a lot of spine, guts and determination, but it all sometimes depends on the bounce of the ball, and the bounce was kind for Van der Merwe, and he finishes straight, slap bang, in the middle of the sticks.
It's a bit of deja vu, perhaps, for Outeniqua. As I mentioned, last year it was very tight at first half, and then Paarl Boys just came so strongly in the second half. Meaden converts easily. Must take a moment. I was helped with information. Well, let's look at the replay first, as well, that kick just timed perfectly, bounced up so well. And isn't that every hooker's dream? We'll be remembering that for a long time, and the smile on his face says it all. I was given information by an injured player from Paarl Boys, Jagier de Bruin, and he wrote up pieces on every one of the players and all the reserves, and he was an absolute credit to his school. So we say thank you to him. And now, new man on the field, Alistair Williams. Grant Como last year. And he's been the first choice hooker from under 14 all the way through to under 16. So the captain, the expression upon his face, shame. Looks very downcast, and in some ways he was quite unlucky. It was just the third dangerous tackle in succession. The ref had no choice but to send him off. It wasn't that his tackle was particularly dangerous.
Crowds! Point! Sit!
Now Outeniqua.
Tackle us out!
Williams.
Away now, tackle us! Advantage!
Van Heersten. The penalty now. Outeniqua hoping to at least get a try in these last few minutes.
Johan. Offside, guys. Yes. Ik klaar die koor gemaakt, kan het gaan?
So, 4 minutes left. That is a big camera.
For Outeniqua, it's going to be a finish. If they score a try to finish in glory and get the last laugh. They've had an effort with spine, guts and determination. Their defensive effort has subdued the tide of Paarl Boys' heart.
Andre Pretorius. I asked him, I said, what should I say about you? He said, just say I'm the guy with the red cap. He takes the line out. Now moving through the hands, 14, charging towards the try line, he's gonna do it! Outeniqua took them 66 minutes, but they've done it. And a great reward for them. He looks satisfied, he looks determined.
Oh, that was picture perfect. It firstly started with a good two-handed line-out take, quality possession, the ball in the correct hand, the change of ball, the handoff. Fontaine goes through the gap.
To take Outeniqua to 10 points. Darren Fontaine, the try scorer, converting his own work. And he's done it.
It's outstanding play from the centre, Darren Fontaine. He's been outstanding for his side today, and look at that. That picture tells a story of 1,000 words. Have they had the last laugh in this fixture?
Well, there's still just over a minute. And I'm sure they would love to see if they could have one last throw of the dice. One more try. Good take, Nokia. Not quite a beast
taken back.
save, but his prop did look after him adequately. 14 now. Lets it out. There's energy in this team.
Leave it. Los, Banner. Ball weg, tacklers, los.
Outeniqua.
Zie maar al. Geen mij omheen.
Captain is back on. He has had a very good game. And certainly one of the standout players for Outeniqua. The siren has gone. So Outeniqua, the home side, playing for pride. Lots of man who had a very good game. Spreading it out over the top, well taken. Just comes off the fingertips. And look at the expressions of the young men in the blue and the white. And great disappointment. That man, Fortain, had an excellent match. Paarl boys were pushed this match. And perhaps the score not quite representative of how strong Outeniqua was. At the end of the day, Paarl boys beat Outeniqua 21 points to 10.
Base.